Welcome back, everybody. This is Mike with Door and Lock Tips, and today I'm going to install some Formica on the side of my brand new locker setup, and I'm going to cut it with some killer little Fisker clippers because I have to cut to size. They didn't have quite the length that I wanted, and I'm going to show you how that's done with some spray 90, 3M spray 90, and some little dowels you're going to buy at Lowe's. Sometimes you locksmiths and you homeowners, when you get a beautiful brand new item and you're going to install locks, and you're going to do this over at the, let's say you're going to install it at a hospital or a gym or an office, and you locksmiths, you know, nothing comes like you want it. But once you get it all together, you know, by putting on the sides, which that's where this little bit of Formica is going to go, it's a beautiful thing, and you can double your money. So I'll show you how this little bit of Formica is going on the sides, and I'm going to show you how I installed a nice little electronic lock on the original door from lockers.com, the original doors that came with the locker. So please stay tuned. Hey everybody, so I got to attach this on the sides. So it's just regular Formica, and I bought a short piece because, you know, that's probably wise when you're going down. Instead of paying for a big huge sheet from a cabinet shop, just buy something that they're not using anymore. So here is one of the sheets. I got to put one on the other side as well, but I've got to cut a 15 3/4 inch bottom little add-on. So let's see how we do that. Okay, I've laid the little piece of laminate on my desk, and I've already laid out the 15 3/4 right there, and also down here at the other end. And I'm going to take a little pencil. I'm going to mark it. I've already made sure this is the laminate that matches the one on that side. So now let's get out our beautiful little Fisker. These are like 30 bucks from Lowe's, and we're going to test and see if it'll do the trick. So we're going to cut it like we would a piece of fabric. Let's just see if it'll work. Well, I'm thinking it's going to work. Gently. Gently. Normally you'd lay this out and you'd take a router and you'd route. It's a trim router. But if I am really careful, I can take this $30 little tool that you buy locally. Let's hope I don't crack it here. This could happen. Aha! Okay, I got my piece loose with my little Fisker $30 scissors. Now these are for metal soffit and vinyl, so highly recommend it. You know, how can they make that for 30 bucks? I don't think they can. I mean, that's crazy. All aluminum. It's got hardened edges, and you can replace these edges. So there you go, and look at it, even locks. This is great. So now I'm going to cut another piece out of another sheet I have for the other side. I just want to warn you a little bit. You got to make sure the two sheets kind of match up when you have this type of wood grain. So I'm just adding a little short piece, but you know, it is the side of a locker. But you know, we still can be particular. So I just made my marks. Take my straight edge here, and I'm going to put a mark on that 15 3/4. So here we are. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut this. So we're going to use this killer little Fisker cutters again. Can't wait to do it. Just be real careful, guys. Look at how nice they fit your hand. Be real careful when you're cutting not to chip. So let's see if I can do it again without chipping. This is really not the tool they use, but you know, in a pinch, you can go down to your box stores and become a professional with $30 scissors. I mean, 30 bucks. You can't even get a hair scissors for that. You beauticians out there, beware. Lowe's is coming your way. You know, this would be funny. Oh, I just cracked it. See, you got to really be careful. Yeah, this would be funny if you showed up at your barber, and he brought this out, and he goes, "Okay, sit down." You go, "Wait a minute." Yeah. Anyway, don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, guys, I sprayed this down with 90. So this is the product you want to use. I'm going to apply the beautiful Formica. So let's see if I can do that. You kind of use your little dowels to help you. You gotta make sure it doesn't hang over. I know that we can always trim out of this, but I really don't want to do that. I'm going to take my wife's French roller and roll this out in a minute. Okay. Now I got one more little piece to put in. There we go. I'm sure you professionals are laughing at me, but you know, I'm a locksmith. All right, now look at you ladies and you gents that work with these tools. I wanted to French roll this out like dough, but maybe my wife didn't have any other one than this. I think I'm gonna walk on it. I'm sure you guys are like, hey, I feel a lot bigger now. I got a raise today. Oh boy. You know, this is amazing products. Wait for my cabinet shop Polly's to see this video. Like, you did it all wrong. Why didn't you just bring it down? That'd have wrecked all my fun. Well, there we go for one side. I hope you guys are having fun watching this video. You know, a locksmith can get out of his field once in a while and have a little fun. You know, we put on these locks all the time and they're trouble. And look, I get to play with Formica and glue and little sticks. This is a blast. So I'm hoping you're having fun watching how you can convert a beautiful locker, 6-tier locker, with just some Formica on the sides. Well, I had just enough to do this. Had 1 can of spray 90 will do the trick. But you got to keep all this stuff to a minimum when you're spraying it. You don't want to overspray. But what a great little job. You'd never be laminating these sides unless, you know, you're using like a display or one single locker. So most of the time this would be stacked against a wall and the other side would be against another locker. So you'd really only need one end. Well, I got the sides all done. Look at how nice this is. That's beautiful. I put some slides on the bottom so I wouldn't wreck the little kick. I got a special little kick down there. So everything is beautiful. I am happy. I couldn't be happier, actually. And now I'm going to show you how I put on this little lock. Look at that little bad boy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at it. And it latches with the strike. This little beauty is in locker mode. And it's black. I haven't shown you one of these before. You walk up to it, it's in the unlock position, just like it is right now. And so it has this killer little cam blade on the back. So the little folks, they want to, let's say they want to put in their empty can of 90 spray, because, you know, don't want the kids to get a hold of it. Right, you come up, you close your locker, you put in a number of your choice, 4 digits, stays green, you lock it. So now it's locked, right? They go away and they're like, okay, I'm gonna go play and have my lunch. They've got their can of 90 in there, everything's cool. Now they just walk back up, they put in their little 4-digit number they remembered. Don't have to bother the staff. It's like a hotel safe, same thing. It's locker mode. Now, if you wanted it in station mode, you can make this same lock, this killer little lock, in a fixed number, a station number. So it can be done very easily, so you don't have to buy another lock. So all I did was drill another hole in the beautiful locker setup. I ordered this metal and this outside ring. It's a kit for electronic locks. You ordered these lockers just like it is, with this front door. Not went to all the trouble of me changing out all these square doors, right? You order a bunch of electronic locks, and all you have to do is drill an additional hole here, make the 5/8 hole that came from locker.com, make it into 3/4 inch, slam on this little micro IQ utility, UT. You can get it from Amazon, this exact lock. That's where I got this lock. And the kit from locker.com comes with this huge latch strike, which works perfect. And you are good to go. You can install this in any facility. I wouldn't feel bad about ordering this unit and getting extra Formica for the side. Forget about that 3/4 inch sides, and just laminate it. You can see how easy it is. Go down to your local shop, cabinet shop, get some laminate, spray 90 like I did, spray it on, save yourself a fortune. This was like $70 for 2 sheets of this laminate right here, real Formica. Now, believe it or not, you can go online in Amazon and you can get a wallpaper wood. I was told I probably should do that, but you know, I've never used that stuff. So there you have it, guys. This is one killer locker system. Here's a close-up. I too love these little electronic locks. I mean, come on. Would you really want a combination lock after seeing this? Look at how cool. You got a 3/4 inch nut, a little teeny bolt holding it here, hidden underneath the battery. Would you really want to sell this kit with a big old, really old school padlock hanging there? How stupid, huh? You roll in, you locksmiths, with a pile of these locks already installed. I think they're like $130 on Amazon. I think that's what they cost. And then, you know, I didn't even show you the beauty of what this thing can do. I think I've shown you this before, but in this video I haven't. The people, they have their goodies in here. They're already locked up and they can't remember their code. They put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, they get that red. So they're locked out. What do? Help! Call the staff. Staff comes up with their blue key fob and opens the lock. And you know what's really cool about this? Let's say you had to get in here, the staff had to get in here to check something, and the folks were away, and they say, you know, we don't want them to know we got in the locker. So guess what? You have like 20 seconds. So you open this up, right? So you check out whatever's in there, because you're the staff, you can do what you want. And you put it back in the lock position. It's still locked. and the folks come back, they put in their number, and they don't know you were in there, which is so cool. So this little control fob, you only need one for your entire facility. It's key-like. You can get more than one, but you really just need one. And you just get in the locker if the people are locked out. Now if you leave it in the unlocked position for a while and you don't relock it, watch this, wait for it. It goes back to the setup mode so that it's in locker mode, and the people just have to, they put their stuff in, they put in their code, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say. They have a few seconds to put it in the lock mode. So see, there's all kinds of functions with this beauty, and it works like a master code. So if you forget the master code, which is from the factory is 135243, that's their master code. But if you have somebody, the staff, change it and you've forgotten it, all you had to have done is enroll this beautiful control fob, they call it, and it takes the place of the master code, and you can put in a brand new master code with this thing. What a great little lock. I'm telling you, this thing is beautiful. And I think it's a welcome addition to a locker like this. Go right on this metal plate from lockers.com. Great little locker. I'm so glad I finished the sides. Thought I'd do a quick breakdown of what you would have into a locker, a 6-tier locker, if you just ordered it from lockers.com, the one I've been playing with today, and it would come with just solid sides, so that's $1,352.26 to your door. And if you ordered it with just the electronic kits with their doors, not some switch out, you would be having that amount into the lockers. And then if you installed locks, which would be these little electronic micro IQ locks, and if you bought them straight from Amazon, that would be $870.41 with one blue control fob. So that's how I would buy it. And then just install them on those original doored lockers with that special little kit that I ordered, all included in this price. So here's the breakdown. You could go into any company, hospital, or gymnasium, and you would have out of pocket $2,222.67 with the cool little electronic locks installed on it and the entire locker. And you could just, screw it into their wall and you're all set. But there's the breakdown. And then, I always mark up everything 40% and then my time to go over there and do it. And you would be happy, and you'd get a deal, guys, with selling everything as a package. And just think about it. If you're a locksmith and you need to increase your revenue, you can buy everything online, not have any locker guys involved, and you could have your own locks put on, and the folks would be happy. I highly suggest you doing it that way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. A cool little 6-tier locker, and all the electronic locks that I'm going to put on it, is going to blow your mind. It really will. And I highly suggest, you as locksmiths, if you want to, widen out and make more revenue, go in and offer the entire locker with the locks. You will make money, guys. That's why we're here, right? We're locksmiths, or we're wannabe locksmiths, and you can get all of this stuff online, even if you're not a locksmith. If you just want to do cabinetry and sell it to to a gymnasium or something, or an office, and you're their buddy, and you know, they ask you for a locker, and you say, hey, yeah, I think I could do that. Highly suggest it. I mean, you can get all this stuff online, and it doesn't take a lot of, you know, ingenuity. You don't have to be a locksmith to work with electronic locks. Something to think about. You know, that's why I'm here. Door and lock tips. I want to give you guys the best tips available and how you can make some money. So thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you're ringing that bell and you're telling your friends, and I will have more door and lock tips like this in the future. Thank you very much.